Back here now at the Senior Spotlight, I'm Brady Beedon. This week joined by Jalen Lewis. Jalen, you came in with me my freshman year.
Hey.
I'm gone. You're still here. How's it feel to be back for yet another season of Warrior football?
It feels pretty good. I love playing for the Warriors. I love playing in Detroit. I love Wayne State. If I could play forever, I probably would, but it feels good to come back.
So talk about that decision, because a lot of guys during the pandemic and they had the option for the COVID year, I mean, not just here, all around the country, had to make the decision whether to move on or stay here and try to get that one last year. You decided to say, what went into your thought process of coming back for one more year?
Well, after talking to the coaches and, I have a goal that I want to reach, and playing another year can help me reach that goal. It's not guaranteed, but just being able to come out here and play another year, it gets me closer to possibly getting to my goal. And so that was the biggest decider for me, was just getting the opportunity to get closer to my goal.
So obviously you've been down in Wayne State's campus a lot for a long time. Talk about how much it's changed since when you came in as a freshman in 2015 to now in the fall of 2021.
Man, it's changed a lot. I was just thinking about it during camp when we were walking across the bridge and stuff like that. Just the dorms that were not here before. I couldn't even think of one of the buildings that had got torn down. I was trying to think of the name of it, and I think it was DeRoy.
Yeah.
But there's a big field now, and that used to be a big building, and just seeing how all the things have changed. 7-Eleven's down here. You got a Leo's. You got all these different restaurants. We didn't have that when I was a freshman. So it's just cool to see that the improvements that they're making to the campus.
And you're getting a G League team right on campus, too.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're excited about that.
Very excited about that. I wish I could go see that game when they play Michigan, but I'm pretty sure we got practice or we'll be in another state at that time.
You got to convince Coach Winters to let your team go support the men's team a little bit.
Yeah. I'll have a talk with him and see what I can do. Maybe he'll let us go see it.
So, being around a long time, you've built up a pretty good relationship with Coach Kaale, the D-line coach. Yeah. I mean, at this point, you understand the defense, and there's no amount of installs gonna, you've known it for a few years now. Yeah. Talk about your relationship with Coach Kaale and how it's been almost being kind of like an assistant coach with him, just knowing the defense like the back of your hand.
I mean, me and Coach Kaale, we both have an understanding, and he understands that I know pretty much. There's nothing really more in terms of the defense that I can learn from it, but I'm always here to help guys the new guys that have came in, the freshmen. He looks at me to help those guys a lot. If they're struggling with the plays and stuff like that, I can give them my knowledge that I've had for 7 years.
You have a very deep D-line room. I mean, I was talking with Coach Kaale last week, and he's like, I have 5-6 guys on the inside I can start. I have 4 or 5 guys on the outside I can start. How nice is it knowing that defensively, when you need to come out and get your break, that you have someone going in that could start most other years for Wayne State?
It's a very calming feeling, knowing that if I need a blow, that we're not putting the defense in a hole by me coming out of the game, because we got guys that can play. So it's just a good feeling knowing that I can come out of the game and we'll still be good.
Defensively, you guys played really well. Coach Winters, when I talked to him, he said, I think, held their running back under 100 yards. Only, I think, 2 first downs in the second half last week against Truman. Obviously, you didn't get the result you wanted, but defensively, you ended that game on a pretty high note. I'm sure you want to take that into Missouri S&T too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think that the defense played well the past 2 weeks. The biggest thing from last week was just the big play from the tight end that we let the tight end get by us. Discipline, lack of focus, and then the kickoff return was a big thing for us. I think if we eliminate those 2 plays, the game probably would have went differently.
What's been your favorite part about being a part of Wayne State football, being around it for such a long time? I mean, you got to have some fond memories here.
I would say that the brotherhood, the friends that I made being at Wayne State. I remember coming here, I just didn't know a lot of people, and now as I've been here and was able to go through the years, I really have gained a bunch of friends and a bunch of people that I'll talk to for the rest of my life.
I'll tell you what, I still will beat you in any draft we do in the D-line room. Don't care, NBA, whatever we do, I still got your number on that.
Okay. I believe you. It's Uncle Brady we're talking about.
Jalen, thanks for joining me. Good luck. It's fun to watch you from the sidelines without a uniform on this year.
Thank you.
That was the Senior Spotlight. I was joined by Jalen Lewis. You're listening to Warrior Football on WDTK, The Patriot.